Here we are at Stonewall. Wow, starting over on dump number 2. You know what? Let's take a look at the yard and this shed. I wonder what's in the shed. Such an extensive yard. Let's see what's in the shed. Alright, let's go back and see the rest of the house. This property has some extensive damage. Ooh. Termite trails. Ooh, look at that crack in the cement. If you don't see nothing like improved around you, everything's tore down and it's dismal looking and whatnot, you know, kind of like, you know, you don't get much to look forward to. But you start seeing a house all painted and developed and whatnot, you know, porches redone and looks nice. I mean, it's like, wow, it's like, you know, my house could look like that. I mean, I want something like that, and that makes you want something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just started thinking that, man, my life could change now. So I think that's a big deal to have improve the morale of the community. It improves the morale, I think, yeah. So I think you're on the right track, definitely. Yeah, keep it up. So we could save these people on material if we go ahead and do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because we're going to put all our money in making it solid, I guess, on the bottom.
Right, exactly. Yeah. That's the important thing. You don't want to really scrape pennies on the foundation. So. Yeah, that and the roof, you ain't no playing around with that.
Neither one of them.
I was watching a YouTube video last night. And I know nobody's out there. She got a little depressed and whatnot. Oh my God, we're losing all money. We're staying in a hotel for like a whole month and a half. All of a sudden, this realtor called us up, filled with the Holy Ghost. She said, you know something? God's gonna find you guys a house in 3 days. She said, in 3 days, you guys gonna have a house, and I believe that. Just stay on that word. And then my wife started to cheer up because she was pregnant with our sixth baby at the time.
Oh, really?
And then all of a sudden we went out in Norfolk, looked at a couple of houses, went to Portsmouth. Nobody wanted to, you know, show us around because we didn't have no money. All we had was like 25 grand, you know, to our name at the time. Just believing what God said. All of a sudden, I think it was like the third house we looked at. It had 2 or 3 offers on it, but it was like, you know, it was all remodeled except for someone stole the HVAC system out and the deck was like destroyed. So I was like, well, let's just believe God about this thing. And they said, well, it's got 2 offers on it already. So what you guys want to do is what the realtor said. And I said, let's go ahead and put a third offer on. So they had an offer for 19 and one for 20,500. So we put an offer, and I said, let's put one in for 21,200. Strange number like that. And then a lawyer owned the house. He said, "It's sold. You got it." And we ended up like moving in like 4 days after that, man. And I tell you what, God's awesome because we ended up getting a free HVAC system in the house through just researching and believing God and whatnot.
Wow.
And through a grant, and we got a whole deck on the house. You know what I mean? So we got a deck for free, and we got the HVAC system. And God just like moved, no mortgage, no nothing. Just stayed for 3 years, no mortgage, free HVAC, free deck. Just believe in God. And it's just something that God was saying was place of assignment. If you move to your place of assignment, God starts providing everything in that place of assignment, what it was. So I met Dr. Mike Murdoch. He said, man, you need to write a book on that stuff, man. It's to write a book on place of assignment and how God moves inside your place of assignment. So I'm real,
beautiful.
I'm real sensitive and stuff like that. Just make sure you're in your place of assignment. Just watch God move. Yeah.
It's interesting. That's the right foot.
All right, we're following your lead.
God that's on his father, calling him his alphabet backwards in that hotel. Really? So my father-in-law used to be able to say his ABCs for me and back. You want it this way or this way?
Landscape, yes. All right, talk us through.
So there's floor missing.
All right, so, well, this is a new area here, so we see how the floor is dipping. So we got a major dip here on a low barren wall. And the thing is, they didn't go ahead and put girders in and the beam in underneath the weight that was on top. So they worried about what was on the first floor, but not really thinking about the second floor. So you got to think about both floors when you're putting in your girders. So this is out, you got a dip going here. So what we want to do is go ahead and jack this up a little bit, this wall up, get some pressure off of this, put a pier in here. So we put one pier here, one pier over there, put a girder in. So you got a girder here, but it's missing that wall, see? So this girder's right here, now that girder's rotted too. So you got rot in the girder, that's bad, you don't want to see that. So you got a 6x6 in here, and it's rotted. And that's a lot what's going on. You see, you got a lot of rot on the floor. You got these things that are just hanging here. Some aren't even really nailed right. And they got blocks in here doing nothing. So these blocks aren't even really hitting the beam at all, except for the one that's under this girder here. They got that in right the way it should be. So that's a lot of it. You see how rotted that plate is over there by your sink, right to your sink. I mean that joist. So a lot of stuff was like that. So major water damage. And why you got so much water damage, I'm not sure why so much water damage there. I don't see a lot in the exterior wall. Now, also what we saw were random places like this. Which is all right, well, this is a low barren wall, obviously. And the plate was already rotted through. And it looks like water. And some of the stuff has termite trails. So we'll definitely get the pest guy over here to do the inspection with that. So that we had to rip out and put a plate in there. And then you see how it's bowing this out?
Yes.
So now the weight is really hitting because the top plate's not doing what it's supposed to do. And all that pressure's on the bottom plate. That should be doubled up. But since there's nothing there, it's creating all that weight in there. We did rip these two walls down like you said. I think this opens up everything real nice, just like you guys said, real nice and open.
Did you agree with that recommendation?
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it's nice and open because you don't want to be all closed and walking in the house. Kind of silly to be so closed in. Now to switch gears a little bit, the HVAC guy came here with us, and something we saw that was pretty nice for the HVAC layout was we could put your handler and all your stuff up in here. So it's out of the way. You got dead space up in here where there's nothing there. So this is behind your closet wall upstairs. So we could put the handler right in here and make a little door up there to access your handler and everything right there, and then run all your trunks out this way and maybe do like a 2-zone system.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're gonna come back with the layout for you guys on this week here. And we're thinking that after we do the foundation, the framing, get into, to get all your rough and stuff. So since he's available and we're going to work on it together, maybe we could, start the HVAC roughing along with the electrical and plumbing. So over here, careful with your step. It's kind of like I thought, you see how rotted that joist is there?
Yeah.
So you got a lot of that going on. And they did sister some of the stuff up with the house, that they never really leveled the house out that much. So that girder, they chopped into it for some strange reason. I got no idea why they did that. And they chopped up some of your beams, it looks like, too. And a lot of that's rotted, a lot that's not in place. It's 24 on center and 22 on center, so that creates a lot of instability too. So being 16 on center, everything's locked in and nailed all together tightly.
Okay.
So we'll still put those braces in to reassure that. So all that's in the original quote, the lifting this up, lifting this room up, and of course that was the additional to the kitchen, but you see how the kitchen is out? So we'll just do it by area, so worrying about the whole house is quite a bit to worry about. So we'll just do an area there, area here. Now also, I'll walk over here, don't worry about trying to walk over this way.
No, look at that.
You got another random spot up here.
Yeah.
See how rotted that is?
Yeah.
So this is not good. I'm not sure why there's so much coming in your exterior, but now that I'm looking at it.
So how do you fix that?
Well, it's a pain in the butt because you got to sawzall all that out
And then
and replace that plate, hammer it in.
Okay.
And
all right.
this stud is carrying a lot of weight right here. This stud is carrying that split. So we keep that where it's at, rip that out there, and piece that back in.
And then brace that.
And brace again.
It.
So you got these little random repairs that aren't in the original quote that we had to figure out, to kind of like build that separately, each repair like that, because it is time and labor and material.
Well, yeah. If it's work to be done, it got to be paid for.
Yeah.
Up here too, babe.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
Oh, I see that bow there too.
Yeah. So my thing is, if they got a lot of that going on,
It has to be roof. It looks like the backyard too.
and the thing is, I'm thinking, well, maybe they repaired the roof afterwards, but never made the repair structurally because they didn't go in the wall and take a look. Because you got a new roof on, is what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think these things are ongoing. I think they stopped it, but didn't, reopen the walls up. And whenever you got those these dips like that in the rot, you see the bow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because all right, now the pressure's not being taken off.
Distributed right.
Exactly. Yep. Distributed the right way. So we can't do a lot about those bows, that they're gonna kind of be permanent inside the wood, but we can at least fix, where we got those situations
Spaces,
at.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how does that affect the upstairs? Does it make the upstairs rocky? So as the house gets lifted, that's gonna shift some things upstairs. Yes, no.
It can. That's why we only do like a ½ inch a day at the most. So that could do that. That's we'll do a ½ inch. That way it doesn't affect everything else. Everything gets a chance to adjust that way.
Okay.
Say try and go a whole inch in a day. Some people do that, but I say that don't go no more than a ½ inch. 5/8 at the most of them.
Is this load bearing? Or is it something that you can just structure around?
Well, the question becomes, how are we doing this bathroom?
I mean, it is, but the thing is, the weight also is being caught on that back wall there. So you got 6 feet here. So you got that everything load bearing on the exterior wall. Then let's say this is about 7, 8 feet. I was gonna keep this here if you guys are fine with that, because you got options here. If we need to run something mechanical, we could close this in, or if you want to have this like a window, a wall, or a mirror, or a plant in here, it could be like an accent wall, nice accent alcove type thing.
Okay, because we're making the door to the bathroom here, right?
Yeah, exactly, and that's gonna be a door too, exactly.
We
Yeah.
gotta move that electrical. See, I knew I was causing trouble, but I knew it would be some electrical, but not much trouble. That shouldn't be too bad to move, right?
Yeah, not at all, that's right. Yeah, so there's a door to the bathroom, that's right. So we said. Okay.
So it's on that side and not on this side.
And not on this side. Okay, that's right. 'Cause that's open, that's right. And so there's
you
your
can put a
bathroom
table right here.
So we got this water joist in this bathroom.
So
I don't really want
do
to do too much with that.
because you got to run that plumbing.
Yeah, you got to run the plumbing. And I just don't want
So-
to bring too much of the cost.
You gonna leave this outlet here when we leave this alcove?
You can. Hey, I mean, it's not hurting
Well,
nobody.
I
Or we could face it into the bathroom. We could face it
either
right
way,
into the
because
bathroom.
my only thought was if somebody put a table here, they could put a light on it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Isn't
you
that
leave it
great?
right there.
Yeah, that could actually be nice. Really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you got a moisture barrier down there. Looks like a heavy duty moisture barrier too. Who's that?
Eric,
Oh, okay.
you got it. Oh no, this some a guy.
Hey, what's up,
How
bro?
you doing?
All
How you doing?
right.
You on film that? Good morning.
Ready to work. Ready to work.
Well, I bless the Lord for ready to work. That don't bother me.
Then with a mind to work. Nothing wrong with it.
Absolutely. Man, it doesn't work, don't
Yeah.
it?
Got that right. So yeah, so that's what we doing is digging out for these piers today.
Okay.
Getting the location. Still getting our laser line going. So I'm
What
gonna get
does the
back.
laser line do?
Laser line gets like a true mark for the whole house, where the house should be at in reference to the level line. So if we put a laser up here, then it shoots. That's why I got that string up. But it wasn't charged all the way, so I got it fully charged now. So I'm gonna get a new line today, and it's gonna shoot the whole house, and that'll be our transition or our plumb line, and we're gonna not necessarily meet it, but we're gonna have that. Have the beams adjust to that line basically, and then jack everything up so we get closer to it. So this is not as noticeable, pretty much.
So how we gonna run this?
Yes, because you look at this here, like you got these braces going here. That thing just shoots out and bends that way. This wall's sitting there on nothing, and just hangs in the air right there. Everything's supposed to stop, like on lumber. That's just stopping right in the air. So that did some things kind of weird here. But, all things are possible though. You could get everything right. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because they gotta move that.
I don't know why they made that hole so big. That's crazy.
You know, for the wires and
Yeah. This right here, yeah. See how big that hole is in that floor?
Yeah,
yeah,
the integrity.
and that weakens the stability of that floor joints, right?
Yeah, yeah, it definitely messes with the stability.
much on anything.
It sure is.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so one of the worst spots is that bathroom, of course, which we
Yeah, you
thought.
started out with the good, and I ain't gonna.
Are you trying?
I tell you what, I'll tell you what good is your plumbing. I mean, they got some plumbing in here. They got new PEX lines. I love PEX.
Good.
They got the right Romex going on. They got a good drain. I mean, they put some big holes in your lumber, but they made it nice
Yeah,
and
that's
neat.
the thing.
They made it nice and neat though, so, and they got it glued up, no leaks. So
That hole in the lumber. Is
that's good stuff. They did the right thing with the plumbing. It looks like.
And the electrical doesn't look bad.
Electrical looks good except for the spaghetti you can get over here. This looks a little crazy, which I don't know why they did that like that, but I don't know why I would like to get it all together, but we'll see what we do with that. At least get all the stuff harnessed, get it stapled and stuff like
Good
that.
Lord.
Organize it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks
How in the
crazy.
world?
Yeah, I know, but that's crazy. This boy came right in here and
And just.
yeah, just went wild. I mean, look at the wall. All that's just.
Yeah, that looked like a fire hazard to me.
Yeah,
Spaghetti sauce.
yeah. I mean, it's so easy to put a nail in
They
something
gonna
like
be
that. You
careful
know what I
'cause,
mean?
them beams ain't worth $1.
Yeah, I'm feeling it now.
Yeah, be careful with that. Yeah.
I'm feeling it now.
And you ain't.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so the
Exactly.
Whew, this bathroom.
I don't even want to turn around like turn around. Yeah. Ooh, Jesus. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Look at the wall. Look at the rotten. Those are all termite trails, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sugar pie honey bunch.
Does this
So-
change
And
your?
there's no waterproofing under there if you notice that
No
too.
barrier.
There's no moisture. No moisture barrier.
So okay.
There is here all throughout the house, but this looks like it was an addition.
Ah.
Yeah, looks like an addition, definitely.
So the plumbing under here might not be.
Well, this floor here is sound.
Okay. While you over there doing gymnastics to get.
I would like you to see this up here.
He's like a cat, so.
Yeah, this thing.
I don't know if you get that. Hey, Zach, you got a screw gun on you?
Drill?
Yeah. You mind taking the screw out so they can walk past the bottom? I'm gonna one anyway. You good? Yeah, I like it.
As long as this is a sturdy.
Oh yeah, that's fine. We ain't gonna know that.
That's sturdy, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Let's see that too. That's what I want to see. So take a look there.
Ooh.
But take a look behind you also. So you see that there?
I see it, nothing up at the top.
So how that's so all the water was coming in right there at your step flashing. So that's your roof right out there. And the water got all in and rotted everything out. Now since it's not wet now, I think, like I said, that was a pre-existing situation. See how dark it is? Yeah. So that's your original structure where anyway, then you put all this new stuff on here. So your original load is hanging on this wall there and creating a bunch of weight. But you see all that plate, ain't nothing under that wall. There's one
nothing.
block right
This
there.
Is short. This is short up here.
And we can't tell if that block is holding it or
I can't tell
doesn't mean
from I don't
much.
think it really doing much. So yeah, because the lumber is sagging. So we want to put some piers in there
We have
and
to.
lift that up and rectify this wall here because that plate's totally bent up. That plate's not doing nothing at all. So we got to put something underneath that wall too.
Thank you.
So
All
that
right.
needs some reassurance.
All right,
We got a lot of weight up there, as you can see how that wall ends up here.
yeah.
All that is stopping on this wall here.
You've already done the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
What's the number?
Over the weekend. He's pointing out some extra stuff I didn't see. Over here, I did not see that.
Well, it's hard to say everything at the same time. But,
It never. You know, it's always something that's creeping in. I just thank God for y'all.
Yeah, I mostly was focusing on here, and then the outside here, I added that in. I added in this room.
back up, I think we might be good. So they're going with two, because I think that one is actually doing something. Now that I'm looking in there.
I said right here.
Yeah, it's one right in here. And then the zoop drops off like that, so
Wow.
we'll just put maybe one in over
Look
here.
at you can see a light from the bottom
Yeah, it's
straight up
crazy.
to the back. That's the crawl space entrance.
Yeah, that's a crawl space, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got a new roof, so I think all this, like I said, is pre-existing. So your whole wet wall is gone, so we could do whatever.
We can put anything wherever we want to
Yeah,
now.
whatever
we
you want to do.
do.
Yeah, we do whatever you want to do with that wall now, exactly. So you
So,
can make it smaller, make it bigger, you know.
so
Exactly. Yep.
I still can't see the closet, Gina. Are you saying when you walk in this way it'll be a
He's
closet
open-
and then
he's-
bathroom?
He's
this
opened
way?
this up. I'm thinking the opening should be in the bathroom somewhere. And
Like
you could
in
kind
the
of
back of
decrease.
the bathroom, maybe. And well, I don't
No,
get
because
it.
the tub is going to be there.
Okay, so we're talking about tub on that exterior wall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because it's gonna go all the way across.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd have to be an opening like up on this end to get into the closet. I don't understand.
Well, we could just push the wall back behind the tub and just open it up behind the tub to where, you know, because you can have a garden style tub there, or you can have a regular tub and then just make a wall and then have access behind that wall. Like just make a wall, partition wall
No,
for
they
the
were
tub.
moving plumbing and stuff. We don't want to do that.
Well, we could probably keep the plumbing where it's at.
It's
And-
just so
Plumbing
much.
here, babe.
My
Oh,
only-
plumbing there.
Yeah.
But you would have to walk between the
Because that's
tub
where
and
the
that.
sink and everything in the toilet is.
Yeah, you have to move that plumbing. That's true. That's true.
There's already enough going on.
Exactly.
Good point.
So
So maybe keep it the way it is.
We can keep it the way it is.
Yeah, we'll keep it
You
the
know,
way it
the,
is.
the, mo- the most important thing is the structural
yeah.
part.
yeah, and we just may have to trick it out so
Yeah,
that
that's
it
what
has
I'm
like
design.
might have to do shelves in the shelving in the back to run shelving there and then make a shorter pole so that it's
So they
more
can hang some things.
you're right.
yeah.
We want it to be more useful, and it may be cheaper to just floor it, put some shelving in, and put some rods in, and get good lighting in here.
Even if,
we
it's
can,
like the can lighting in there and some built-in,
yep,
like built-in or something like
that's
that.
what I'm thinking. Is
Yeah.
if we do a can lighting and then do a system that might, so we'll get a shelf
So you
above.
can have drawers that you can do your clothes and you can hang it,
Yep.
with the hangers on a separate side.
Yep, that's
And
what
you
I'm
put
thinking.
your towels in there, have a little towel area.
You got
Kind of like a universal type.
Okay, too much.
I would leave the structure alone though.
Me
You don't
too.
want to mess with anything else.
That's
My
what I'm
thoughts were
thinking.
different before I saw it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And
Now
then
it's
and
just
then
like-
we open it up and it's like that it's not worth the money to me. I don't think it's gonna give us any value to do it
No.
that way.
No.
Okay.
I'll leave it alone.
I'm done with this right now. I gotta think.
You all right?
I can't do
I
both.
got you. Look, I
no,
got
no,
you.
no, I'm look. You hear me
I
just say
already
thank
know.
you, Jesus,
I
because
already know.
because I'm just grateful that it's you guys. You know, because if you don't have people who are ethical, then you get mess like this, and or you
You
know
would have closed it up.
exactly. And so that's why I just say thank you. Please. Very good.
Some of the stuff right here, if you went against there.
Oh yeah.
But if you went against where the wet wall's at,
What he's
right
doing
here.
now.
I said he like look. You can tell when people like it.
And it goes right
And then
there.
there's Carl Painter, who's also like a plumber.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
In a minute, we're gonna be here painting.
Yeah. So,
I was crying for y'all.
From the shower to that wall.
yeah. Hey, question: you guys want this shower inside the wall here? Or you want it to stay out like it was?
Yeah.
What would
We can do it
you
either way.
What would you recommend?
I mean, the good thing about being out there is that it's not affected by the elements. And it is copper, but we could change a lot of this out to PEX, really. Probably will end up doing PEX in here. So it's kind of preference. Like if we go into the wall, your tub, if you do a traditional tub,
Okay.
will stop right here on this beam here. So your tub will stop here,
Okay.
and mosquitoes bite. I don't know what you guys.
Yeah, it got me too. I hope the mosquitoes.
Yeah, right. So it will stop right here. So if we keep the wet wall the way it's at, let's come back a little bit to right there. Then we'll go all the way against this wall here. The tub will like recess and go against the wall. So if we don't do it that way, basically we would have like a tiny little pantry or something right here, like a 12-inch tiny little
Right.
pantry or something here. Otherwise, all this is closed in. So if we keep that wall there, we close all this in. If we push it back, we'll have like a 12-inch or a 13-inch space right
Alright.
in here that if you want to do something with it.
What's going to be what is the differential? What's going to be least cost, and what's going to give us the more value?
I guess always keeping plumbing where it's at. Yeah. Anytime you got to move plumbing, there's some type of cost associated with it, labor and material. So if you kept it where it's at, we're just rebuilding that wall, which is already, I think the guys already quoted for us. So leaving stuff where it's at is usually easier.
Yep.
Not that it's much more, but you know we got to drill through that. Oh yeah, we got to rebuild that. See, yeah, see, all that's rotted. Oh yeah, that was it. That's right.
All these joints need to be
So this was an additional thing I forgot. So every time you get the girder rotted like that, so all the water was coming in, you have to replace this.
And there, you can get a water there.
So I'll put a little jack in here, jack that up, and put a new girder in here, and have that come in and go to the next girder. So all this is rotted out. It's a lot of water damage coming in here.
My other question is, so the termite trails, did we find live termites?
I don't see nothing live, but we do definitely need the inspection. I don't see any eggs. I just see the trails.
Okay.
I don't even see the dust really, except for
Down
no,
there.
that's fiberglass, so that's not even it either.
So
Yeah.
what do we need to do with that? We have to have an inspection and then treatment?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
would-
You
I
want
don't
to
know how much
treat
the
it.
treatment's gonna be. I know inspections around 4 to 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But I added it in on there just in case. I just don't know what they're
we
gonna
talked
do.
about some of that. So
That makes sense when we're looking at 1,300 for.
Yeah, that's
Pest.
that they have to spray.
Yeah.
oh
think
they
that's- Mosquitoes spraying it in. They coming out.
look, I put on these. I told you I put on these.
I only got bit twice.
Yeah. So and no Tyvek.
Yeah,
So
it's
they
just-
got 30 weight there, but they're supposed to be Tyvek or wrap. So part of why you got a lot of damage is that
Careful on that stuff.
they never wrap your sheathing with Tyvek or anything like that. And here they got 30 weight up. That's old school, and it had on top of your clapboard.
Is this where I was telling y'all I thought it was crazy?
Yeah, that's where it was.
Yeah, that's where the bulbs was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just, it
No,
was
the
just-
bulbs is
on
over
the other
there.
side.
But if we take this down,
It is? Oh, well.
You see that bulge?
Yeah, well, I guess we gotta open it up too.
That's what I was talking about. Was right. Oh yeah. This
oh yeah, that
You
boat.
wanna pull it down?
Yeah, we definitely should pull that
Go ahead
down.
and pull at least the bottom panel.
We can.
She said, do you want to pull it down? I don't
I mean, I didn't. You wanna pull it down so that you can look under it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cause go ahead, babe. I don't want to keep
He's gonna get a flat bar.
young man.
You mind getting a flat bar, mini bar, Zach?
There's
A
my
hammer?
friend over there.
Who's that?
Pastor
Thank you, Zach.
Majid.
You know
Oh,
you were
okay.
working with the other folks today.
Pastor?
Good morning.
No.
Morning. How
How
y'all
are
doing?
you?
Good morning.
Did you bring some oil?
Yeah, please,
Look, get some oil slapping on the house.
Oh, slap it on the house.
Slap it on the house.
Slap it on the house.
the house.
What's going on? Oh, y'all see y'all there.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
sir. How you doing?
Oh, no. Where can you go in there? It ain't no float. I don't know. How you doing? I'm asking for oil. What that tell
What's going, Pastor? How you doing?
How you doing?
Watch that spider, cause I don't know if that's a
What?
recluse on the left hand side.
Okay.
Oh, that is a big spider.
What's that?
you? Take him out.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I get that bone.
That's a big spider.
Yeah, he's big. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to his makeup.
Yeah. Today.
They didn't cut it. So what they
Yeah,
did,
that's it.
they just
Yeah,
put a sticking in there.
that's all it is.
They lazy.
It's way too long. We need to cut it back. Yeah. So,
So okay,
the
so
channel's too long.
okay,
Easier fix than the rest of
Yeah, it's a lot easier to fix. I'm happy. Well, that's
we're all happy.
Well, oh, you need an escort.
You wanna pull the next one down?
I just pulled the next one.
Yeah,
My thoughts are.
brother Eric, you be careful going in there, man. There's a lot of stuff missing.
Yeah, I saw. I was doing Sunday.
Oh, okay.
My thoughts are a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, well, underneath is the wood.
Robert's not much taller.
Exactly, yeah. Look at that, baby. That's that wisdom. Yeah, she's got some rod.
Get this out. Cause Lord knows. Yes, big hole right there, baby.
You just made that hole. Just hitting it.
Yeah, just hitting it. Yeah,
So
Oh, you got it?
yeah it's totally rotted. Totally rotted right there, too. You might as well replace this whole wall.
So that's another wall we got to replace.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't have that. I'm such a playing around with it.
Well,
Yep.
you got a new device? What you got a new
All right.
device now? What's that? A camera?
This is the. I thought in my mind, comfortable here.
Yeah.
We have to look at it as if we were gonna do it for ourselves.
Yeah.
How about you, Dad?
Yeah.
This is more important foundational stuff.
Yeah,
It is.
foundation and get all these repairs done,
And cut this tree back.
Oh,
Like,
tree,
I
definitely.
love a tree.
Yeah, I think it was
But-
damaging the roof up there. You know, even when they replaced
Yeah,
it,
that's gotta
'cause
be
this is
kept
the
back.
addition.
Yeah.
Those limbs were actually beating on the house, and it was causing more water damage up there too, in that corner.
Ripped up the shingle over here, so
Oh.
it's got to be replaced right there because of that.
So we do need to
I
make
need
a little bit
ladder
of
in my,
roof
in
repair.
my tree locker and about a good hour outdoors. Just look, get some low hanging stuff.
happening in real time.
Yeah.
Be careful, please, young
I had
man.
that
Be
thing
careful.
today,
Do you
too.
own some gloves?
I need it.
You just like,
change.
He's
Yeah.
fine.
It was one change.
You can't mess with
We're
them.
doing all we cross. We gonna build a platform.
Like, no,
Hey, bro, do you live here in Franklin?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. Okay. That was important
you don't
to
mind
us.
being on TV?
Oh, yeah, nice.
You want to sign a document for that? Okay, I get you a document.
All the way out.
No, it was important for me that we hired people who lived here in Franklin. Oh.
He was on the same street.
Wow.
Yeah, he saw us working. I mean,
Okay.
you know, hired
Yeah,
him.
but we can get it done ASAP. Soon as possible.
Probably go there.
Wow.
His brother.
Probably go Friday.
Just took that right down.
And the other guy's from,
It was
where's Robin
Barry
from?
Hayes.
They're all right, Suffolk, right by the duck zoo and all that.
The other two guys that work with us are out of Suffolk. They'll be here later on.
Well, yeah, for me it was important that we, hired people here from
from the
Franklin
community.
Yeah.
and that they were black.
Yeah, that
Right.
makes a lot. Yeah.
And some of them, Franklin, we don't want that, I know.
Yeah, you can't have all
I know, I know. Trust me. You
I know you know about that.
I know about this.
Understood. Say no more.
Yeah.
Right,
you know.
right.
You don't want them. They cool.
Well, that's a prerequisite.
I got it.
I guess it's a prerequisite. Yeah,
That's a prerequisite.
But he, in the few minutes we've been here, he's hardworking.
So yeah, with the joists, they're gonna start those repairs today. If you're adding in some more, I need to know how much longer it's gonna be. You said 4 or 5 days.
Yeah,
I need to know how much longer it's gonna be.
Yeah, we can talk about this
I have
here.
the price label, yeah.
Yeah.
And I need to know who I need and who I
And we haven't been upstairs yet.
I came in here Sunday and I won't go in the
Upstairs is not terrible.
That's enough for me right here on the bottom floor.
Upstairs is not terrible, believe it or not.
That
This
bathroom.
house was Cape Codded and pitched. You could tell. They added that was an attic upstairs.
Right.
This is not a normal build. It's not the normal layout of the house.
Because usually you wouldn't have that.
Because the
that
ceilings are
outlet
low.
like that.
You could tell it was an
Box
attic.
into the Cape Cod.
That's why the steps are
You
so
don't usually see that.
straight up.
They box
It's like an
that,
attic
just add
step.
that bathroom in there.
Now those are steps
Bathroom
that
box.
you play with in your hand.
Yeah? Yeah. It's rotted up
It's
there too?
rotted up there.
Okay, good.
Oh yes.
That was a good call, Jane. Good call. Take it all
You're
day.
welcome.
Very good call.
Get your brownie points, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I was looking at the shed. The shed looks like it looks like it's just replaced the roof because the walls are
It's brick.
pretty. Yeah,
A door and a top.
a door on the top.
You repainted?
After we figure out the rest of this
Let's go upstairs.
$100 billion.
One of the most slave houses. We keep the slaves at something like that.
Huh?
In our house.
Oh, yeah, I know it's not quite that nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Well, it wasn't. Right?
I'm down south. Oh yeah, my grandmother. Oh yeah. Well, my great grandmother.
Right. Upstairs not that bad. We're redoing these steps.
Yeah, some of these. I was worried because some of these steps seemed a little loose.
Security, yeah. We got your ceiling over. All this looks pretty dry for the most part. It's not bad. The floor is rotted though, right here.
Around the toilet.
Yeah, so we gotta go ahead and change that up. We'll just make a square here and change it out. Yeah.
Okay.
And
What about this area where the shower was?
shower's not bad. Shower floor's in good shape. I guess we would put a door lock in here.
Okay.
Put a door lock in here. Make that all waterproof. Yeah. So maybe we'll get rid of that drywall. Probably a door lock right on top of that drywall, and make a plate in here. So we're going with PVC. So fiberglass floor. You still could do that. I'll probably frame this in though, and then have the PVC floor in there. Have waterproofing underneath it, and then waterproof walls. And just wear for a towel or whatever you want to do. You got a new diverter in here. You got new PEX. So they did the plumbing right. All this looks good, nice and crimped. We may have to change the diverter out because you're gonna go with a different package probably. So we'll just change that diverter out and reconnect it.
Okay. What's this power for? Is that for the light?
That's a good question. I'm not sure what that's going to. Oh, maybe the fan might be going here.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. And it looks like we can still raise these up. I'm gonna go in there and see exactly where they stop. Of course, they stop here, and they go all the way over. But we should be able to raise these up in a 2x4. So we'll just have these connect a little higher and raise the ceiling, if that's what you guys still want to do here. Yeah.
If we don't raise the ceiling, how much will that save us?
That's a good question. But I have to take a look and see what we charge without charging, because we kind of like this price over.
I simply asked if we don't raise the ceiling,
how much do they say?
how would save us
Yeah.
in the bathrooms?
Yeah, because we go offset that, I guess, with all these additional repairs. And, you know, do it that way.
Yeah, and it's
I really don't see that necessary. And you are messing with the structure a little bit by doing that.
about doing what?
I said if we don't raise the ceiling in the bathroom,
Then it'll be a
how much
low
will it
ceiling
save
in the
us?
bathroom.
Can you raise it up?
Upstairs bathroom system.
He just showed how you could.
Downstairs.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, we could raise it.
It wouldn't be by much.
Well, if what you wanted to do is transfer some of that to the extra repairs, you could do that. And I need to ask him what the difference is,
These are so
Oh, that
because I
floor.
don't know what he charged individually for that.
We gotta fix
But I have to, it was 47 for all of the framing,
It's a little teeny.
so I need to know.
Was it a tub in here or just a shower?
It was a shower.
And that's what it needed. It's not as much.
How high could
It's
you
not
raise
that
it?
bad up here. It's not that bad.
No, it's not at all. If you raise the ceiling, how high could you raise it?
Probably extra 4 inches.
3 to 4 inches?
But you only gonna do the bathroom, and that's then the bedroom still gonna be.
Low.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is not a house for. It's just not a house for a tall person.
What's that?
It's just not a house for a tall person.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's the hobbit upstairs, man. The hobbit upstairs. Oh yeah, so that'll be the access for your HVAC. So we put
So
a door
right behind here.
and
Okay.
you can walk right to your HVAC furnace. You got a whole bunch of vent space, so your whole system be right behind that wall. So we laid the whole thing out for HVAC on Friday, man. So it was like, you know, whole thing's already laid out for the HVAC, your routes, where to put the ductwork at. So we'll have all that to you next couple of days,
Okay.
maybe tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, whatever. We're moving forward.
Yeah.
The inspector, who's the inspector? Who's the inspector?
Oh yeah, what's his first name? The, his
Oh, that's
cousin, his family member.
Oh, yeah, I family member over there. He
You got a few
He
families.
just found out that he's your cousin like a couple years ago, Majed. His name is,
Terrell?
Never added that. Because I just saw that up in the ceiling.
So in here.
if you could release that line, at least in the corner right there, so we can get
This I added in the
that.
quote that you already
Yeah.
got.
Okay.
Maybe unravel it.
I didn't add it. Good man, good man.
So, what are we doing with the closet?
Oh, yeah.
So it's up to you. We can reduce the size a little bit if you would like, or we can just get rid of it altogether. It's up to you. And then just have a walk-in inside the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Make a smaller closet, you're saying, and walk in and make the bathroom enlarge into the closet. I got you.
Would they want to keep the closet inside the bathroom?
Yeah, but
We don't have a whole lot of options. I mean, it ain't like
when they
we
added this on, they weren't really thinking about where it would hang clothes.
No, they just needed a space.
One good thing I saw that one pier is doing something right here, and the weight does drop here. It just that they frame this wall out on top of nothing.